Alright, so in this video we're going to look at numbers 8, 9, and 10, and these are fairly easy queries in that two of them at least we can just whip up with the wizard, and then number 10 is also fairly easy. It's really just a matter of changing a setting on an existing query. So looking at number 8, we're asked to create a find duplicates query based on the product table. When you're going to be doing a find duplicates query, that's a wizard query. Find duplicates, find unmatched, crosstab queries, these are all wizard types of queries, and they're fairly easy to, like I said, whip up with just a few mouse clicks. So here I'm going to my Create tab, I'm going to choose Query Wizard, and I'm going to select Find Duplicates Query Wizard. Okay, and then at this point really all you have to do is read instructions very carefully and make sure you choose the appropriate settings at each juncture in the wizard. So in this case I'm told to use the product table, so I'm going to select that and then do next, and then it says which fields might contain duplicate information, and according to our instructions the product type field is the one that could contain duplicate information. So I move that one over to the right. Okay, and then it says what additional fields would you like to show, and according to our instructions we're also asked to show the product ID, company ID, price, and discount offered fields. So I'm moving those over to the right as well, and then I'll click next. Okay, and at this point we're asked to save the query. I'll shorten the name a little bit, and we'll finish. Okay, so that's your find duplicates query. Pretty easy stuff. Looking at number 9, we'll create a find unmatched query. This is when we look for records in a table that don't have a matching record in a related table. In this case we're looking for records in the company table that have no matching products. So once again we're at our Create tab, we're going to go to the Query Wizard button, this time Find Unmatched. And now be careful here, because both tables are involved, but you have to be careful which step you choose which. So we are interested in records in the company table, okay, which is the one that's selected by default here. Okay, so I'm clicking next. And then the product table is the one with the related records. If there are no matching records in the product table, then those particular companies that have no matching products will be displayed. I know it's confusing, but you just have to pay very close attention to the instructions here. Okay, so let's see. Beyond that, we are asked to display the company ID, company name. Oh, here, this is just I've never really seen this have a wrong choice here at this screen. Typically, I'll just make sure that we have the symmetry with the two fields here. It's very rare that you would have to do something at this juncture. So just click next there. Just take a quick glance and make sure you're seeing the same thing on both sides, and then do a next. Okay, so we're asked to display the company ID, company name, city, phone, contact first name, and contact last name. Okay, lastly we'll save it. And that's that. Only 2, or only 3 in this case. Okay, one more, number 10. Here we're asked to make a copy of an existing query. This one here, prices with discount amounts, that's already there in the startup database that we're using. And I'm going to copy that and right click on my queries bar here and paste it in, and we're told to we had top prices. This is what we call a top values query. Okay, and let me open this in design view. And basically, here are the results of the query. We have all 24 products and the discount amounts have been calculated. What we're asked to do is to display the top 25% of these records. So I'm going to, now you have to be careful here. I think the easiest mistake to make would be to get hung up on that number 25 and then choose this. What's the difference between this, what I'm pointing to here, and this, what I'm pointing to here? This will return the top 25 records, and since there are only 24 records, I'm going to get everything, which is what I don't want. We are asked to display the top 25%. Okay, so you need to be careful. If you're being asked to display the top X amount of records, then you can choose that from the box, or you can type. If let's say I want to see the top 3, I can type in a 3. You don't have to choose necessarily from that list. So, or you may be asked to display a percentage. So you need to be careful with that. So here are the top 25%, and we only have 6 records.